Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the European Championship? Starting things off against Greece, then Sweden, and then finally we get the big game against England. I think if we beat Greece and Sweden, we should qualify no matter what, because it's first and second go through. But if we can beat England, you know, be good, wouldn't it? So what I'll do is the same as what we do in the league. For the big games, we'll go into world class. The rest will stay on our normal difficulty level. So for the first two games, we'll go professional. For the England game, we'll go world class. Right, squad-wise, very similar to our normal squad in the league. We've had a few, I think we've had a few stat upgrades. I'm not sure. Definitely O'Connor's gone up to an 82, which is fantastic. But apart from that, it's looking pretty damn strong. So let's get straight into this game against Greece then. So as you can see, we have got O'Connor in goal, Rafferty, Staunton, Ennis, Boyce, Rafferty, Bowen, Pierce Campbell, Ender O'Connor, Barry Ennis, and then up front, Dare Cunningham. Let's go. And here we go then. Are we in Greece here by the looks of it? I don't know where we are, to be honest, but I doubt we're in Greece actually, because our name's first on the scoreboard. But we are underway in the European Championships and already trying to work our way through. Greece should be a pretty easy game. Not the highest statted team, and there's a great overlap there by Rafferty. Cuts inside, takes a shot. It goes just wide, and he gets stood on the back of his neck as well. Is that a corner? It is a corner to start things off. Alright, we're going early pressure in this game. There's the corner, it's headed clear. Luke Rafferty picks it up. Takes the punt. Oh, it's a good save. It's another corner. Lots of pressure early on here against Greece. Barry Ennis of another corner. Oh, and it looks like they're going to get it clear finally. O'Connor. Oh, the crossbar. Come on. Yes, get in. Wow, what a goal. Well, it wasn't a great goal, to be honest with you, but it was a goal that we needed very, very desperately. And it's Dare Cunningham once again. It was Ender O'Connor who struck the crossbar here. Oh, what a shot that would have been as well. But the ball bounced back, and it was Dare Cunningham who was the fastest to react and volleys the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to the Republic of Ireland here against Greece in the European Championships. This could just be a competition that we might have a chance of getting quite far in, you know. There's Dare Cunningham. Ball into the middle. We need a second goal here. That'll be, just give us that bit of breathing room, then I can make some substitutions as well, I think. There's Rafferty. Oh, he scored! Rafferty, the left back, slams the ball into the back of the net. I weren't expecting to score from that angle, to be honest. I just thought I got no one really to cross it into from there, and Rafferty slams it home. Nice. Get in there, my son. Great goal as well. Brendan Rafferty, the left back. We were just sort of playing across the front, trying to open space, and we did there with Rafferty, and that was such a strong hit. Low drive right in the bottom corner. The keeper will be very disappointed being beaten at his near post. But either way, Rafferty does pick up the goal, and that makes it 2-0 here to Ireland. And I think it's a good time for us to make a couple of substitutions and maybe protect a couple of players, I think. So, who am I going to deal with here? Maybe... Right, well, let's bring off Ennis. Let's bring off O'Connor. And let's bring off... we'll bring on White as well. So we'll take off... let's take off Rafferty for White. Triple substitution incoming. Protect some of our big names for the next game. There's not a lot of time break between these matches. Go on, Patrick Kelly! On the volley, makes it 3-0. That's his first touch of the ball. He's only been on the pitch for a couple of minutes, and he slams it into the back of the net. I was just thinking, you know, as I was doing those substitutions, I was thinking, would it be worth maybe us trying to pick the likes of Patrick Kelly and Casey Moran back up? I mean, if we're going to have a deeper squad next season, getting an 80 rated Patrick Kelly might actually be very, very useful to help bolster our squad up a bit and just get those extra few big names we're going to need to push forward next season. But either way, we'll have a think about that, because Patrick Kelly, be lovely to get him back, considering that he was our top goal scorer in the first season in this playthrough in League 2. To bring him back would be absolutely incredible. So I might actually consider doing that. I think I will actually, to be honest. Just to bolster our squad up for next season. Because if we've got Champions League football, we're going to have a lot of big games and a lot of midweek games as well. So it's really going to add a lot of pressure and a lot of tiredness with playing so many games. Especially if we do well in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup as well. Cuts it back. Off the post. Oh my god, almost 4-0. Campbell cross finding Casey Moran. Oh, cheeky as hell. Casey Moran dinks it over the goalkeeper. And Casey Moran's another man we can consider bringing back next season. I'd have to have a look and see what their sort of potentials are and what people think they're going to be. But I'm sure they're all going to be good enough to be at least a season or so. We can bring them back. If they don't work, we can sell them on. But I think it's definitely worth bringing a few of these players back in. We know they've got good potentials, at least 80 plus. Look at this little dink. Look, whoop. Dropped over the keeper. Lovely little goal. Yeah, I think that's definitely worth looking at doing, isn't it? I'll have to have a look, I think. Do a bit of scouting and see what the scouts think about a few of these players. That is a terrible replay. There we go, Casey Moran, his first goal as well. We lead 4-0 here against Greece. It started off as a very, well, not say very tricky game. They started off as a very difficult team to break down. Although we have dominated for the full 83 minutes so far. It was always a question of how many we would win by rather than if we would win or not. And there might be a chance for another one yet. Here's Pierce Campbell. Sending the ball over the top, finding Casey Moran. Lovely little touch. Then the big cross into the middle. It's headed clear. Casey Moran. There we go. 5-0. Moran off the bench slams in his second goal of the game. He was always a player that when we had, he didn't score that many goals. But maybe while he's been away at a different club, he's really developed that part of his game. And there he is, slamming his second of the night into the top corner. It was a good bit of movement. Look at that run. And then that finish solidly in the top corner. I think Casey Moran and Patrick Kelly are two players we'll definitely look to bring back to Bray Wanderers this summer. Keeper did get a touch on it. Not enough, though. And there we go. Dancing to Gangnam Style by the looks of it. But either way, we lead 5-0 in our first game in this European Championships. This is going to be easy, hopefully. There we go. Full-time whistle. Yeah, it's going to be... Sorry, that made no sense, did it? Hopefully this is going to be pretty easy to qualify for the next round. I mean, if we beat Sweden, I think we should be guaranteed. I'm pretty sure it's top two go through, so it shouldn't matter too much what England do. And if we beat Sweden, we should be guaranteed. Right, so let's, talking of Sweden, let's get straight into the Swedish game. Well, here you go. This works out well for us then, because it looks like England actually drew with Sweden, which puts us top of the group. A win here against Sweden would put us in a very strong position. And who knows, there could be a chance that we... Why is Moran not on that list of top goal scorers? He scored twice. I don't see... It's got Fekir for some reason. Why is it... Oh, it is not working very well, is it? Look at that. It does not like that at all, does it? So number 2 should be Moran. I don't know why that's not working for... That's really weird. Okay. Well, it's broken, isn't it? If for some reason it thinks that we've got Fekir. So yeah, if we can get a win over Sweden as well, then we'll be in a very strong position. Just a draw against England should be enough. However, we're probably going to have to play a couple of other players in this game just to try and protect them for that England game. I mean... Yeah, we'll do a little bit of a change around here and there then, I think. So... Try and keep players as fresh as possible. So maybe Campbell in place of O'Connor. Maybe Kelly can come in place of the other Campbell. And then maybe have Fitzpatrick up front. We've got a Cunningham who can come in. And maybe Bowen off in place of White. That should give us a bit more fitness then going into that. Let's move Rafferty as well. Should give us a bit more fitness going into that England game, probably, shouldn't it? We do have some strong players. Let's play Ennis there, then Rafferty can play right back next game. Okay, there we go. So that should do us then. So we've gone with O'Connor, Ennis, Staunton, Cunningham, Boyce, Rafferty, White, Kelly, Campbell, and Ennis behind Chris Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Barry Ennis's ball in from the corner. It's going to come back out to Barry Ennis. Plays it back into the middle. It's headed clear once again. And Sweden here on the counter-attack. Good bit of defensive work there by Ennis, but then that pass is awful. Here's Niall Cunningham. Finds Fitzpatrick. Ball through Barry Ennis. There we go. It's a good goal. It's taken us 40 minutes to break Sweden down. But Barry Ennis slams it into the bottom of the net to make it 1-0. Our talisman player on the pitch, 85 rated. Absolutely fantastic. Imagine what he's going to get to even next season. I mean, he's already 85 rated. That's the best thing now. These players, if these players got 2 or 3 more points this season, we're going to all of a sudden have a really strong Premiership squad. I mean, we've already got a pretty decent Premiership squad, as you can tell by the fact we've got Champions League this season, but a few more of these players stat up a bit, and we are going to be laughing with how strong this squad is actually going to be. Great goal then by Barry Ennis, 1-0. His first goal of the competition, and just before half-time as well. I missed it. I missed it. No, 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 no. Oh, Sweden have equalised. I thought I had the tackle perfect, and I just missed it by about an inch. And Sweden are able to break in and get the goal. Very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Can't blame O'Connor for that. I mean, O'Connor, of course, is our highest rated player on 86. But I can't blame him for that at all. That was purely my poor defending. It really was. And that's 1-1. This is dangerous here because we do need the victory, so we don't have to depend too much on beating England. However, this probably wouldn't be too bad for us. I don't know if we drew with England as well. This might be bad actually for us, but we're good goal difference wise. Come on, come on. Oh my god, that was a chance. It was a massive chance to get back in this. Or back in the lead at least. Oh my word, that was... Oh. That was so close to a disaster there, thankfully for us. Is that Alexander Isaac? I think it is. His shooting boots were nowhere near on there. That was awful, but that could have been a loss for us. And a loss for us here to Sweden would be detrimental because that could put them through ahead of us. A draw is not very good at all either, to be honest with you. Okay. I was talking about how much a good position we were in, but now, due to that 1-1 draw, we are struggling a bit here. We should have... Well, I don't know, it was a pretty even game, actually, to be honest, but that just proves my point about we need more strength in depth, not just in this international squad, but also in our club squad as well. Anyway, game against England. Let's get into it. Here we go then for the England game. Now, it's not 100% fitness, is it, for quite a few people? It's a much more important game than I was hoping it was going to be. I think we're going to stick with... I think we might have to stick with everyone I've got on the pitch at the moment, to be honest with you, and then just bring on subs as and when we need to. I think we're going to have to remove Staunton, and we'll bring in Duffy, because it's an 80 for an 80. Apart from that, we've not really got much else we can pick from. I don't really want to drop Barry Ennis. We might be able to bring him on, bring him off for the second half if things are going well, but at this point in time, I think that's what we're going to have to go for. So that is O'Connor in goal, Rafferty, Duffy, Ennis, Boyce, Rafferty, Bowen, Campbell, O'Connor, Ennis, and Cunningham. Right, and I'll put it on to world class. Well, this could be a problem for us, but let's get into the game. Rashford's breaking through. Ball into the far post, headed nicely clear. There's O'Connor playing the ball forward. It's cut out though. Ah, 1-0 England. It's Dele Alli. We've dominated. That's the annoying thing. We've dominated the beginning of the game so far. We've had some great opportunities. England come up for their first attack of the game, and just slam it home right in the bottom corner straight away. I knew this was going to be the hardest game. I'm really worried. It's going to really depend a lot on this Sweden result. I mean, if we lose this and Sweden win, then Sweden go ahead of us. If we draw this, then Sweden are going to have to beat Greece by a lot of goals because we beat them by 5-0. So we just need a draw at least. We need a draw at least to stand a chance. I mean, a win guarantees us top of the group. A draw will hopefully scrape us through in second. Go on. Pierce Campbell's behind the defensive line. Pierce Campbell, get in. There's the equaliser just before half-time. Get in. Oh, I can't shout because my throat is so rough at the moment. But that is a cracking goal. We needed that so badly. Great through ball. And it was played Campbell quite wide, but it's a fantastic first touch. And the finish on his left foot to slam it into the top of the net to make it 1-1. That is going to give us a lot more confidence now. Like I said, a draw would hopefully be enough to get us through to the knockout stages of the Euros. A win would win us the group. Pierce Campbell's first goal of the competition, and it's 1-1 on the brink of half-time. Barry Ennis. Oh, we've done it! We've come from 1-0 down. We are 2-1 up. It's Barry Ennis slamming the ball into the back of the net. Oh, wow. We needed that so badly. I did see at half-time Sweden were currently leading Greece 1-0. If we beat England here, England could get knocked out. That is a distinct possibility depending on the scores. Because, of course, England and Sweden drew. Depending on the scores that England beat Greece by and Sweden beat Greece by. Yeah, I mean, if we score a few goals here against England, knock their goal difference down as well, then England could get knocked out, which I know is not going to make many people happy, but it's a big team knocked out of the competition early doors, which will help us try and fight to maybe win this competition. But we need to win this game first. I can't get ahead of myself. We may be 2-1 up, but we've got to keep that 2-1. Oh, my word. I mean, we are still a world class. I'm not very good at this game. World class often scares me. I've just got to keep a hold of this ball now. Play lots of safe passes. Nothing too over the top. And just wait for the right moment to strike. And try and get that third goal. Try and get that breathing room. And this could be it. Dare Cunningham. Oh my god, it is it! Just as I was talking about it. Dare Cunningham gets through the defensive line and strikes perfectly. Nice. Get in there. Get in there, my friend. Dare Cunningham there slamming the ball into the back of the net. Beautiful pass through there. And then Dare Cunningham slides it home with his left foot right in the bottom corner. And that's 3-1 here to Ireland. I'm going to stop that because that's quite offensive, I suppose, isn't it? There we go. 3-1 to Ireland here against England. This is a massive game because this might not just be us finishing top of the group. This could also be England being knocked out of the competition. But of course, now we've got to keep a hold of a 3-1 lead. We do have that bit of breathing when we wanted, but we can't take anything for granted yet. Here's Ender Cunningham, gets behind the defensive line. It's a ball across the... Oh my god, we've done it. We've just scored a fourth against England. We've just scored a fourth. We went 1-0 down in this game, and we have just scored a fourth goal. Is that Moran again? If that's Moran again, I'm guaranteeing we're getting this guy back. Is that Moran? I think it must be Moran from that. But yeah, it is. Okay, we're definitely repurchasing Moran this summer. Moran and Patrick Kelly are two players that are definitely coming back to our squad. I mean, they might not have the highest potentials, but we do need to bolster our squad this season. But Moran he just could not score a goal for us at all, could he? We only had him in like League One though, didn't we? League One in the Championship. He couldn't score a goal for us, for love nor money, and here he is now, just scoring goals for fun. He's scored 3 in this competition now. That's going to put him very close to being the top goal scorer. I think, can we fit him and... I'm just trying to think if there's a way we can fit both him and it's both in the team. Maybe I should... Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I'm just thinking whether I should change formation and go for the same formation I use in my Road to Glory and have the extra... have 3 centre-backs. Because we've not got a lot of good defenders anyway, just have 3 centre-backs. And then have wing-backs, and we can use other players like that. That's not a bad idea, actually. This could be dangerous here for England, like I said. Sweden were beating Greece. If Greece have equalised, then England are okay. If Sweden is still beating Greece, then England could be in trouble depending on how many goals they beat Greece by, because the goal difference is not in their favour now. And as much as I am English, if we can knock them out of the competition, that'd be greatly beneficial here for our Irish team. And we do beat England 4-1. And in fairness, we deserve to. It felt a lot more difficult than that on the pitch. How is this working? The same thing happened in the previous game. I mean, Man United and world class just seemed easy. And no, Greece beat Sweden, so England are fine. I must have misread that at half-time. So Greece beat Sweden, England are fine, England are through to the next stage, as are we. Okay, well, there's not much else I can do at this point in time. We've had, what we got here? Budget increase, we're up to 120 million, fantastic. We've had a transfer offer for someone called Chris Kelly. I'm assuming I've got on the transfer list, so we'll accept that. We've been invited to a pre-season... Ah, here we go. What the hell? Okay, no, these are players that we sold. Yeah, that's fine. Monthly scout update. We haven't done this yet. Okay. Chris O'Grady, not good enough. Mark Murphy, not good enough. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Mark McMahon. He could be up to 77. We know he's not going to be because they never are. But if he was close to 77, I would be very, very happy. He'd be our number 2 choice goalkeeper straight away. Let's have a look. Well, let's go through the whole of this. We've not done it yet. So Liam Lynch, 84 to 94, fantastic. Cathal McNamee, you're being released. Barry Curran, 70 to 94, excellent. Andrew Fitzpatrick, you're being released. Niall O'Neill, perfect. Donald McMahon, perfect. Jason Kavanagh, you'll stay here for now. Brendan Brennan, you'll stay here for now. Ian Bowen, 69 to 93. Luke Callahan, 70 to 93. Andrew Gallagher, 71 to 94. And Mark McMahon could have been up to 77. He's actually only 63. We never get lucky. Right, the reason I'm not going to bring these up yet, we'll bring them up next episode. I want to go through and put all of our players on the transfer list or the loan list first. And then I'll bring them through so I don't mix it all up. Anyway, that I think is us for now. I will go away. We'll be back next episode. I can't promise you what we're going to do because I don't know yet how far we're going to go. It's going to get pretty complicated soon though because our pre-season starts soon. I will be skipping all the pre-season games. Not going to play them anyway. But yeah, we should find out who we're going to get in the next round of the Euros. And I will see you next episode for that. Will we have 1 match, 2 matches, 3 matches? I cannot tell you. It depends how well we do. I've been Shabba Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again very, very soon for our next game in the European Championships here as Republic of Ireland.